Good morning, friends, and welcome to our channel, Mornings at Sunrise Cottage.
My name is Vicki Ann.
Well, I'm back in the living room again, and it seems I can't move on because I've changed things from week to week, but here's kind of what I've got in mind, and leave comments below and tell me what you think. I found this at Redbird Community Store, and it opens up. It's kind of like a little accordion hanger, and I think that is so cute. It's old-fashioned. I remember when people used to use those a lot, and I think I'm going to put that behind my door. I don't have a specific entry closet, so I think that would be a good idea to put that right behind my door. Then when anyone comes in, I can take their coat or whatever and hang it up there. What do you think? Comment below. Now this is still my little entry area, and I'll keep this here, and each season I'll decorate it, is my thought process on this. Now I also have these: forever thankful, always grateful, abundantly blessed. And I thought about putting these up here, one on either side of this. What do you think? Would that be too much? The other one says, "As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." Joshua 24:15. So give me some feedback here. Now, we changed this little corner this week, and the reason we did is because I switched this. Now, this is where our TV has always been, and above that you can see the wires, and what I think I'm going to do on that is sew like a little ribbon like thing that I can just feed those wires up through and cover the wires up and make it kind of basically the same color as the wall. Any other ideas? What does anyone else do for that problem? We are thinking about putting it on a wall mount, but we haven't got the time to do it right now. Now these were the two little tables I had on either side of the room, and I needed something in my dining room, so I moved the buffet back in there. So this has worked, seems to be working real well for us right here. And over here where the one was, we changed that picture. We like this one better, and then we put nothing below it except just my basket that holds the blankets, because we all like to snuggle up in the blankets here on the sofas and stuff. Now over here in this side, I put a little bench I had, and then I love this little olive tree. I found this at Target in Lexington a few years ago, and I love that thing, so I just put that back in the corner. I had it in my dining room at my other house, and then I put the little leaves are falling, autumn is calling pillow underneath it. I had to make sure that I had this picture by Laura Osborne that she painted me of the chapel at the FNS in Hyden, Kentucky. I absolutely love that picture. That's probably my favorite picture in my entire house. Well, I know it is. And that's not a picture, it's a painting that she did. Now, the next thing, in our dining room, we did a lot of changes this week. I've had this table for a long, long time. It's Amish made, and I won't change this. Some point I may decide to paint it, but it's really heavily made, and I love the wheat back of those, or sheath back, some people call them, different names. And then over here I have the buffet. This is a buffet that I always want to keep. It was my mom's buffet, so I wanted to keep a few pieces of her stuff. We tend to want to keep too much, and we tend to want to, or I'm going to say I tend to want to keep too much. And I had thought about putting a buffet, not a buffet, but a thing of cabinets all the way down this wall and all the way across the top. And so I thought about that the other day, and I thought, that doesn't make a lot of sense, because the cabinets would approximately cost $3,300. I had those priced, and I didn't think that was a bad price for the cabinets, but I would be paying $3,300 to keep things that I rarely, if ever, use. So I thought it might be a little bit more sensible to get rid of the things I don't use and not put a whole area of cabinets there. So that's my thoughts, and that's what I'm gonna do at this point. Up here at the top, I've got these fox hunt pictures, and they're a little bit more realistic than most of them. My mom got these, I don't know how many years ago, and she had those in her family room. But I'm going to put those in the dining room, and I really loved them. She got them because she was just looking for something to put up, but I liked them actually more than she did. So I'm going to put those up. You can see all the dogs there. I hope you can see them. These are not expensive prints. They cost a lot when she got those, but the price have gone down now. And they're probably worth about $30 a picture, but I just like them. And so I tend to go with things I like. And then I put my old basket that my mom had here. And that's what I have on my, I love this little flower arrangement. Now, going over to my table, I left it simple, just put this plain old tablecloth that I got at Hobby Lobby on it, and then I put this that I've had for a number of years. I decided to add this runner, and then come gather at the table, that little Lazy Susan type deal, I put that there. So I kind of changed this around. And we made our table smaller. There's a place to store the leaf under the table, and we took one leaf out. Because this dining room is probably, it's about the size of my home, but a little bit smaller, so we changed that and made that smaller. We'll only extend it, when we have company. Then we'll pull that out and add another table in the living room. This is my little coffee bar. I brought it in here because after dinner we can have coffee. And I'm kind of getting ready for hopefully a little get together with our family in the first part of November. And I put my little thankful sign there, and I put this matches the tablecloth. I put my little truck there. That's a cheap little truck, but I sure do like it. And Jude likes it too. He wants to get it down and play with it, but it's got a little crack here, so we have to be really careful with it. Then we use these a lot. When we're traveling, we make our coffee and take it with us. And so we use these, and I try to get these seasonally. And they have these little cardboard things here that keeps you from getting burned up when you've got your coffee, when you're holding it. And here's some little stirrers that I got at Hobby Lobby this year. And I thought they were cute. And then the little fall leaves you can drop in your hot chocolate or whatever. These are like sugar or your coffee. And so that's my little table. I got this chippy table I was telling you about in an earlier video. And it's still something for me to try to deal with. Now, up here on this side, it's totally different from the other side. That's kind of a formal side. That's kind of my mom's style more over there. And this is my style here, just plain old country. So at the top, I found this at a Peddler's Mall in Somerset. And I absolutely loved it because we used to own a little coffee shop. for a couple years. And it had another name up there, and I can't remember what it was, but I just painted over that, and I painted in Garrison there, and I left all the rest of it the same. And I just love this little old thing. Probably nobody else but me would, but I adore that. And you can see the steam coming out of the coffee, and I just think that's so cool. Then I had purchased a couple of these little shelves. I got these off of Amazon for my coffee bar at home. Now in here, what we did was we raised these up higher. I had Neil put them up a little bit higher because these are not cups that I'm really going to use. These are just little decorative cups. I pick up one or so a year. And here's a couple that we picked up. And so I put those up there. And now they're not costly like I think these came from the dollar store. And this one did come from Hobby Lobby, I believe. And then I like to pick up dish towels. And so I got this one last year. And I don't know when I got that one. It must have been last year or the year before. And then down at the bottom, I found this on Amazon too, I think, or eBay. And I love this picture. I don't know if you can see it. I hope it picks up real well. There's a farmhouse there. This would be my ideal place. It's got an old farmhouse and trees around it. It's got a pond in the back. There's an old barn out here that's well maintained with the stone on it. I love the style of the barn. And cattle all around the pond. And a girl riding a horse. And then over here, a little boy on a swing with a dog, and flowers in the foreground, and then a rough old road going out to it. And I just think that is absolutely beautiful. If I were to ever find that place, I would certainly want to purchase that place. It's beautiful. But anyway, this is what our dining room's looking like now. Got a picture here of a family picture. And so that's kind of what our dining room looks like right now. So we enter and come through the porch over there, and I don't want to put anything in the way. So that's kind of the way that our dining room's going to be. I am going to eventually get some type of a rug and put down under the table, but I haven't found one yet, and I'm real busy right now, so I don't think I'll be looking for one probably till the spring or summer. And I can't remember if I showed you all our rugs or not, but I added a little entry rug here, and I added a rug over on the other side. And I think I showed you our recliners, but we got some recliners. Our others were just getting kind of worn out. As you can see, this is real life. I'm sitting over here drinking my coffee. I just did my Bible reading, my devotions for the morning. And so even my pillows aren't fluffed today, so this is just kind of the way real life is around here. So that is the dining room.
Friends, I wanted to end this video today with a couple signs that we put up in our living room today. We have a vaulted ceiling, and so we wanted to put those up in the eaves of each end of the living room. And one of them says, it's not how big the house, it's how happy the home. We wanted to put up signs that reflect what we think and feel, and we also like to put up a lot of Bible verses in our home. And so on the other side, which you're going to see in just a moment, we have a verse from Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. Friends, thanks for bearing with me on this voice of mine. I still haven't recovered from my sickness of last week. And I hope that you will join us again next Tuesday when we are going to be going to the London Vendors Mall. It's the new one next to Big Lots, and it's really a super awesome store. So next week you can see that on our channel. And again, thanks for joining us this week, and we hope to see you again next Tuesday. Bye, friends.